Do what you will, but you can never get away from the watchful eyes of fans on social media. Dell and Sonya Curry found this out the hard way when they recently attended the NBA Finals. But it wasn't their son Steph that stole the limelight. Nope, it was them. So what happened? And why have NBA fans shaken up the internet? We've got our hands on all the deets you need to know. First off, let's talk about Dell and Sonya Curry's split. Over the years, the parents of the Golden State Warriors star Steph Curry were often spotted sitting together during games. But that was no longer the case when they announced to the world they're getting divorced last November. It was quite a bit of a shock seeing how they were such a bright, loving couple. They had never failed to attend any of their son's matches and were often seen sitting together during the games. But after 33 years, they decided to call it quits. And what broke our heart was the fact that the divorce was actually pretty messy. It was scandalous to the core, with both Sonya and Dell accusing each other of infidelity. Less than 3 weeks later, at Madison Square Garden, Curry broke Ray Allen's NBA all-time record of three-pointers with number 2,974 of his career. But his parents weren't there by his side to celebrate the milestone. She said, he said thing. Divorce proceedings can be pretty messy, folks, especially when the couple accuses each other of cheating. Sonya Curry filed for divorce in June 2021 and said it was provoked and justified by Dell Curry's misconduct. She said Dell committed illicit sexual misconduct with several different women during their marriage, and that the infidelity was known to the family and to close friends of the parties, according to the divorce records. In response, Dell Curry, the former NBA player, accused his ex-wife of having an affair with Steven Johnson, a former tight end with the New England Patriots. According to the divorce records, he said Sonya started the affair during their marriage and lied each time she cheated. He also alleged she had been living with Johnson, 56, at his 11,674 square foot residence in Bristol, Tennessee, since she and Curry separated in March of 2020. That, Dell stated in the filings, would prevent Sonya from ever receiving spousal support from the date cohabitation commenced. Honestly, we don't know about you, but that sounds pretty rough. But we're not picking a side here. Of course, Sonya has denied all of these allegations and instead claimed that her ex-husband refused to let her stay in their Charlotte home, so she had to stay in different places by herself. So what did fans spot in the stands? As the Golden State Warriors and Boston Celtics battled it out for the ultimate supremacy, fans couldn't keep their eyes off the stands during Game 4. Dell captured the attention of basketball fans when cameras panned and showed him embracing a blonde-haired woman. Yes, you heard that right. It's only been a couple of months and looks like the man has already found someone to replace his ex-wife. But wait, he's not the only one. Guess who Sonya was seen with? Yeah, you guessed it, Steven Johnson. Like, OMG, what is happening? So this had made fans wonder if what her ex had claimed was true. Did she cheat, or is this revenge for him cheating? The thing is, we'll never know. But after the pair were sided with their alleged other halves during Game 4, social media went to work and believe they uncovered a story you simply won't believe. As photos of the former partners began circulating around social media, sleuths wanted to get to the bottom of who they were. One user quickly pointed out the duo, who are now partnered with Dell and Sonya, used to share their own marital bed. It didn't take long for the truly bizarre theory to spread like wildfire across social media. Of course, some fans and celebrities have dismissed this theory as being absurd, and we're sure this is the last thing Steph wants to see in the news right now. And what does Steph Curry have to say? Fans are now wondering what Steph had to say about the whole bizarre affair and events that took place within the span of a couple of months. But you'll be surprised by how mature the player is. He chalked it off as not being his business, and he prefers not to take any sides. To him, Dell and Sonya are still his parents, and as sad as it is not seeing them together during NBA games, he's okay. He said he pictures them being with him, but separately, and that he knows he has all of their love and support. Aw, you guys! I had to make sure I was in that moment with both of them, separately, is what he had to say. Of course, he did say that the whole thing was tough for him. It was challenging, but he was bracing it for what it is. We could all take a few pointers from the man here. And now, for other related news. First up, the NBA Finals viewership went up by 24%. Nearly 14 million people watched the Golden State Warriors win its fourth NBA championship since 2015 by beating the Boston Celtics in the sixth game of their series. The series that matched the NBA's most current dynasty against the one with the most championships overall averaged 12.3 million viewers, which was 24% more than the 2021 series between Milwaukee and Phoenix, the Nielsen Company said. As typical, the series built an audience as it went on, with the 13.99 million people who watched the final game, being nearly 1 million more than the audience for any other game, Nielsen said. The first game of hockey's Stanley Cup Finals between Colorado and Tampa Bay was seen by 4.2 million people. Each of these sports events was seen on ABC, allowing the network to dominate the weekly ratings race. ABC averaged 5 million viewers in primetime. CBS averaged 2.8 million. NBC averaged 2.6 million. Fox had 1.5 million. Univision had 1.1 million. Telemundo had 940,000. And Ion Television had 900,000. Next up, Serena Williams' husband praises defendant Steph Curry after 20K crowd face-off. Looks like Serena Williams' husband, Alexis Ohanian, has become a fan of the Golden State Warriors' Steph Curry. It all happened after the basketball star's video confronting 20,000 people went viral on social media. Ohanian appreciated Curry's leadership decision of taking the crowd's pressure off of his comrade, Draymond Green, onto him. Leaders lead, said Ohanian about the moment. And well, we couldn't agree more. There's nothing better than an athlete defending another athlete. That's what we call true sportsmanship. And Steph Curry is known for being the man who stands up for others. Draymond admitted that he was nervous and under pressure. He felt the heat and wasn't having a good day. He said as an athlete, one expects getting booed by a few fans on social media every now and then. But when he saw 21,000 people screaming and yelling at him, he couldn't believe it. They were all hurling profanities just because he wasn't able to perform once. Besides being friends and shooting a few commercials together, Curry once stood back for Serena Williams after she had an argument with an umpire. It happened during the U.S. Open 2018 final that Serena lost against Naomi Osaka. And finally, Steve Kerr says he and Andre Iguodala repeatedly said they had to win the championship for Steph Curry. Steve Kerr badly wanted Steph Curry to win this championship. The Golden State Warriors closed out the finals over the Boston Celtics, winning their 4th championship in 8 years. It was a remarkable comeback as the Warriors missed the postseason the past 2 years amid injuries and roster churn. After Game 6, Kerr was asked by ESPN's Scott Van Pelt about Curry breaking down in tears as the Warriors won their championship. Kerr paid tribute to Curry's leadership and said he wanted to win for Curry. He said that it's ironic because it's Steph that's been winning for him instead. Earlier in the night, Kerr called this championship the defining achievement of Curry's career. Steph also won Finals MVP for the first time. Curry had pretty impressive NBA Finals, averaging 31 points per game on 48% shooting, 43% from three-point range. He carried the Warriors at times, like in a critical Game 4 in Boston when he poured in 43 points while making 7 three-pointers as the Warriors even the series 2-2. After a quiet Game 5 win in San Francisco, Curry came back alive in Game 6, scoring 34 points on 12 of 21 shooting, 6 of 11 for 3. He also added 7 rebounds, 7 assists, and 2 steals. Curry was emotional for several moments after the game, celebrating passionately with teammates, coaches, and family. In a post-game interview with ESPN, the basketball player said no one expected the Warriors to make it back to being finals champions. Well, we're certainly glad they did. And that's a wrap for this video. So what do you think of the Curry affair? Let us know in the comments below, and make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.